Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today? Today we're going to be talking about an updated meme coin tier list, right? This is going to include many things, right? How strong is the community, its market cap, your potential, how likely you are to hit that potential, right? In terms of gains, everything. We're not going to discuss every single coin in extreme detail, but based off what I know and based off my research, I am going to put these in tiers, okay? The bottom right over here, I accidentally put certain images. I can't delete them unless I would have to restart a whole thread. I don't know why it's like that, so just ignore it. But look, ladies and gentlemen, let's just jump right into it. MLG token S tier. Guys, I wanted to buy the dip of this thing, right? I'm already in MLG and I called it out to people in the community. This thing did not even move. You got to understand, this thing went down like roughly 1.5%, 1% when the whole entire crypto exploded yesterday. You have people like FaZe Banks and other big, influencers and YouTubers that are just simply holding this coin, and its floor is roughly 90 million market cap. Like, this thing does not really sell off. And I believe it will be listed on very, very big exchanges in the next coming, weeks and months. And for me, this is gonna be one of those tokens that will hit a small couple of billion, in my opinion, if not even more. So, absolute S tier, right? Absolute S tier. Doge. Doge is really solid, but if you're playing for more gains, it is one of those tokens that's kind of like a safer option for a meme coin. But at this point, you, in my opinion, you might as well put in a utility coin or an AI coin or something, a real world asset. So, it's solid, it's all right, but it doesn't really make sense for the amount of gains you will get. So, B tier it is. Whiff is still one of the top dogs. I believe, Whiff will be the best performing big dog coin that we have. So I believe Whiff will do very, very well this market, and I believe you can still make very, very great gains. Iggy Azalea, I think, it's either C or B, and the reason why I put it C or B is because this is a very specific niche, right? It's a very specific area, celebrity meme coins. But, if I go look right here on the side right now, I go to Mother Iggy. It is very, very cheap. It is a 12 million market cap. And if you believe in the celebrity coin era, then this right now could be a very, very big catch. It did peak roughly at 260 million market cap. So I could definitely see it hitting those all-time highs roughly there. So we will see how it works. We'll see how it works. She's like pretty much one of the only people that's respectable in terms of this whole uh, you know, coin thing with celebrities, because she's a rug puller like the Hawk Tuah girl. So I'll put it here, but it could debatably go and see. Next we have Brett. I think Brett is solid, but I don't necessarily rate Brett too high. We've talked about some of the things I don't like about Brett in the past. It's just one of those coins where it's just kind of like respectfully like whatever, right? It's kind of just whatever. I do think it will still do decent, but I'm gonna put Brett in C tier. You could debatably put it in B, in my opinion, right? It's not horrible. It's just kind of existing. It's just kind of existing. Turbo, I still believe Turbo is S tier, right? Constant updates, constant innovations, constant just anything you can do, right? Literally anything you can do, meme coin can possibly do. They are doing it, and they are going above and beyond, and they are literally creating, you know, the meta AI narrative, of meme coins and AI together. They're the first one. So, you know, for me, very, very big, very, very nice. You can buy a very good price. I really, really like the technical analysis on Turbo. I believe this will be a big player this bull run. So for me, it's S tier. And yeah, man, I just really, really rate it. I want to talk about these very quickly. Uh, Absolute D tier trash, right? If you guys don't know, these two have dumped in price a lot. Anything that skyrockets to pretty much, let's just say, a big amount in terms of market cap, usually it's going to have a very, very painful retracement. That type of structure is never, never healthy. Sure, short term, if you caught that wave, you probably made very nice money, but long term, it's just not good. Plus, there's so many issues revolving Peanut and Chill Guy. The Peanut guy, He wants Binance to take them off. He said he's going to sue. There's so many issues. The chill guy is just one of those like snowflakes that's he's just mentally brain dead. There's no other way to put it, right? He's anti crypto, because of X, Y, and Z, but then he will also get plushies from China, like as if like little kids probably didn't make that for him. So like it just doesn't make sense. He's just one of those brain dead people. There's too many issues around these coins, the structure and how quick they came up. You know, is over a dead squirrel at the end of the day, Peanut and uh yeah, chill guy, he's not so chill. So I would personally be staying away. Hoppy is either S or A, but I'm gonna put them in A. I'm gonna put them high A. It doesn't really matter which order, right? Just high A plus. I believe in Hoppy. The price is very, very good. The structure, everything you can get, right? They are doing consistent updates. I like to see that too. They just right now don't compare to MLG or Turbo, right? They do have higher game potential because they are much, much smaller. So I do like that. But like I said, MLG had literally 90 million market cap floor that did not even move 8 inch. And Turbo has been killing and innovating the game. So can't put Hoppy up there, but I do really like it. Trump coin. Now, I think the Trump coin is actually very, very solid. And I think it will definitely overtake its all-time highs and even more. Probably get to the triple digits of like 120, 130, 150 bucks. So if you see an opportunity to snatch this thing for like anything under 20 bucks, you can definitely get solid games. I personally want to see it crash a little harder. If it was roughly like $12 at one point, I would have bought, right? I would have bought. Actually could have happened. I don't remember if I looked at it. So I'm gonna go to it now. Right. We're gonna go to it now very quickly. We're gonna put it up. And we'll see. We'll go through price because I know a lot of you guys like to deal with price. So, 17 dollars is not bad. However, there's no indication of reversals. I do believe it will hit roughly, like that maximum 14 to like $12 zone. So that actually may be a great buying opportunity because even from there, if you just take it roughly somewhere from the middle, right? If this thing could actually work, go somewhere from the middle and to its all-time highs, you would be making almost 5 times your gains, so 6 times your money. And I believe, you could probably make double that on top. So, it's kind of like a 12x, 13, 14x play. Because it's very, very big, right? It's very, very big. But you got to remember who's behind this. And a lot of institutional, the way this trades is very institutional, right? Even the way like the way this is all structured, this is exactly like the SPX 500. So there's definitely big money behind this, and this is definitely getting manipulated. So that is why it's in the A tier. It would have been S tier if you can get it for like really, really, really cheap. But yeah, at the moment, it is going to go in A tier. The Mega Coin, I think there might be a quick pump. There may be a quick opportunity, but it's very, very risky. I will borderline put this D. This is like a C minus D type coin. It's just not really worth it, right? It's just not worth it because the Trump one will always overtake. But you can catch a very quick pump potentially to try to flip, right? Maybe you can catch a quick 4, 5, 6x to get out and then try to catch a normal pump this cycle. So we'll see. Very, very um, you know, you just have to come in with a certain style. You can't really hold this coin. I've talked about the problems with this coin before, and I still agree they're same. Mock coin, it's all right. It's whatever. We talked about the liquidity and stuff is nothing crazy, right? The volume was nothing crazy, but it is okay. I believe Ponky is like I would put this S tier. Actually, I will put it S tier. I believe Ponky is one of the most underrated, if not the most underrated meme coin at the moment. The innovation from them is fantastic in terms of the meme game, right? They're killing the meme game absolutely. They're like my favorite coin, 100% in terms of memes because they do videos of like pretty much like Wojak type style memes, but it's with the monkey. So the best advertising I have seen, if any of these coins had this type of advertising, it would instantly pump them up. Like imagine if Turbo was doing that, like it would just Turbo would be just like 100 out of 10. Like literally, Ponky has the best advertising I have seen. So and they're constantly getting listed and they're at a very good price point. So for me, that is a W. Myro has to be in D tier. Unfortunately, everyone has left the ship with this coin. Unfortunately, if this gets a community takeover, I definitely see this going really high. But I mean, like the Twitter admin is just not active. They don't care. They just made their money, and it's such a shame because I genuinely believe Myro could have been definitely an S tier coin because it was still at one point one of the biggest dog coins. Now it's still kind of decently up there, but there's just no love for the dog. And yeah, that's very, very unfortunate. Pepe Unchained, definitely at least A tier in my opinion, right? This coin has held its own. It has one of the biggest launches there have been. So very, very good. Very, very happy and excited for this coin. We'll see how it does. Right. Let me see the market cap when it dropped yesterday. It definitely tanked a good amount. So yeah, we went from like 180 million to 100 million. So that big crazy drop, but I expect it to go up to a couple 100 million again and then, pump to mid billion. So I believe this is a very, very great investment. Could even put it in S tier. Now, Pepe itself is B tier just because it's so big, but you can definitely make solid gains, better gains than Doge. So I actually maybe put Pepe itself in A tier. Actually, I would put Pepe Unchained in S tier, but it's low S tier. It's like a low. It just like barely makes it. Pepe is itself is a very solid coin. I like it more than ladies and gentlemen. I like it more than Doge, right? Because it's one of the big boys, right? But it's like a tier two below Doge because obviously Doge is the biggest meme, but it's big enough to the point where it's going to have a lot of attention. We're at 4.58 billion market cap. Things are looking good. All-time high of roughly 11 to 12, right? You could probably get it at, it's at 4.8. You could probably get it even cheaper, which I don't know. The time may have ran out, but I believe this coin will do very, very solid. You could probably get solid gains from it. It's a safe big boy play. Bonk is the exact same thing, except Bonk is uh actually I'll do this. Technically, this doesn't really matter, but this is B plus. Bonk is like A. Bonk is literally what Pepe is just you will get you just get more gains. That's it. Right? It's the exact same thing pretty much, but you will just be able to get an extra couple X amount. And that's why I rate Bonk higher than Pepe, but Pepe is really, really good. Doge is like somewhere mid to low B just because it's already so damn big. Shiba Inu, it's whatever. It's just like pretty much a clone of Doge. You probably get a decent, right? You could decent over here. Decent gains. It's just like a well-rounded coin, nothing special, right? It's safe. You'll get decent gains. It's pretty decently big, so it is what it is. Pengu, absolute trash. I would not be buying that, right? We talked about how, one of the wallets has so much of the coins, and any coin that starts out of multiple like billions of market cap, like you're just starting at the top. We are just starting at the top. Pengu has even broken structure below its floor of 1.6 billion market cap. So it is going to hell. And there's no indication of where the floor is. So I would absolutely stay away. Floki, pretty good, pretty solid, right? I could even put it in A tier. I'll put it like low A tier, right? Pretty good damn coin. I really like it. Base turbo, I think there's lots of potential. Like in terms of potential, it's like up here. The fact that it's a kind of like copy of a coin definitely puts it lower, but I do think you can definitely make good money. So I think I'll put a B tier, right? I'll put a B tier. They actually are technically really, really good. I think base turbo is actually very undervalued. They're doing constant updates. They're constantly working. So this is one of those things that just a quick cash grab or anything. So I kind of really do like them, but there's like decent amount of risk because you don't know how well it would do. So I'll put it in low A. I believe this is how the list should overall go. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. If you agree or disagree, let me know why. Right? I'm always open to any other ideas, civil conversation. And most importantly, have yourself a great day.